Greetings, friend. Here we are playing Outward once again. Welcome to part 4 of our beginner's guide through Outward for those of you who are just now getting started in 2021. Got a hair in my mouth there. What we're going to do here, we just completed the quest for Helen Turnbull. We just found that rare mushroom. Alright. We just collected our reward from that. 70 silver plus 30 silver for the ash giant heart, mineralized heart of an ash giant. That same ash giant they were kind of brewing up in that delicious concoction. So I'm gonna go to Loudhammer.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna browse the shop. Alright, so I'm gonna sell a few things. Hatchet, I'll sell the iron great axe. I'll sell one of my antidotes. I'll sell a few ice rags. I want to keep a good handful around. I'll sell 2 of these weather defense potions. I'll sell all the gayberry wine. These things, gayberry wine's useful for certain varnishes for your weapon, infusing different elements on your weapon. We're just not there yet as far as crafting those. Sell the iron scrap. The oil we're going to use an alchemical recipe. We're going to do some alchemy in this episode today. The jewels, Hackmanite, aquamarine. We'll sell the mana stones. We'll sell the recipe that we already know. Sell the hide. I'm going to hold on to the bones and the scales. I'll hold on to the power coil too. Alright. I'll sell 2 of my flint and steels. Alright. Let's see. So, if we talk to Loudhammer now.
What can I do for you?
Craft me something.
Here's what I need.
Get the armor piece.
Will buy.
Will buy. Alright, cool. So he's going to craft the blue sand armor. It takes 24 hours for the blacksmiths to craft these armor pieces.
Hey there.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Helmy here. We're going to purchase the Alchemy Kit. I held off as long as I could without purchasing the Alchemy Kit because occasionally you can find the Alchemy Kits in junk piles, in corpses, so I didn't find one though. Maybe in your playthrough you found one, in which case you're stoked. You don't have to buy it. So I've got star mushrooms and turnips. These are good for alchemical recipe. I'm going to match these up quantity wise. Okay, so I'm going to purchase 2 more turnips. Confirm that. Alright, let's set up the alchemy kit. I'll show you a few basic essential alchemical recipes. Alright, like I said in a previous episode, you used to be able to abuse the alchemy system and profit a whole bunch off it, but the developers have patched all that. But you still can make some money off it, but you just have to work harder at gathering. Alright, so set up the campfire. I like to set it up near a water source, that way when I run out of water when I'm producing potions, I can just go and gather some real quickly. We'll light the fire. Set up the alchemy kit. Okay, so our character doesn't know any alchemy recipes. You can purchase recipes from any alchemist. Helmy has some. But to save some silver, I'm gonna just insert the manual ingredients here. Okay, so gravel beetle with blood mushroom and water. That creates the life potion. Obviously essential. Okay, now we'll go star mushroom, turnip, water. That creates the astro potion. Restores mana. Okay, let's keep brewing as much as we're able to on that. Okay, so thick oil with water produces the warm potion. It grants the warm boon, which warm boon can do several different things. Okay, we need more water. When your character is given the warm boon. It protects against cold weather. Okay, it raises your body temperature. It also raises your resistance against fire damage, and it raises the fire damage that you deal yourself if your weapon's infused with fire, or if you're a spellcaster and you're using fire spells. Okay, I want to keep 1 thick oil because... Okay, I've got 3 left. I want to keep 1. Because when your lantern burns out, thick oil and your burnt lantern will relight your lantern, freshen it up. Okay, now I've got 1 thick oil left. Perfect. Okay, so I've got these rags and these grilled crab eye seeds. So this is what I was discussing in the last episode. You can take a crab eye seed grilled with a rag. You produce the poison rag there. Alright. Now we've got some potions to sell. All those warm potions. We're going to keep 1 warm potion.
Is there something you need?
There's actually something you need. Warm potions. I'm going to keep 1 warm potion though, because if we're in a tight spot, if we're cold, our body's temperature's going down for whatever reason, it's just nice to have 1 on hand. We'll sell all the astral potions. We don't have mana. Not quite yet, but we will acquire mana before this beginner's guide's up. Not in this particular episode, but later on. Alright. Felt like we crafted... Oh, life potion. We're going to keep the life potions. Alright. Okay, now we're good. Let's head on up to our lighthouse. What we're going to do is we're going to take on our first bandit camp. We're going to take on the Montcalm Clan Fort. They've been doing some cruel things to the neighboring people nearby. If you've gone by their fort yet, you know what I'm talking about. You'll see the people executed, hung up outside the fort, just left for the birds. So these aren't good people. Okay, we gotta deal with them. We gotta really show some mettle. Okay, so let's sleep. Drop my bag. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sleep for 12. I'm gonna repair for 12. That way my fang axe, everything's fresh. And when you sleep for 24 hours or repair, we've got our blue sand armor coming to us now. All right. So what time is it? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. So we're gonna collect our blue sand armor and just head off into Montcalm territory. So I want to sleep for another 3 hours. Confirm that. Remember to drop your bag before you sleep. Okay, you don't want the frying pan digging into your spine in that nomad pack. Okay. Good. The backpack's kind of running away from me. It does that. It does that now and again. Just pay it no mind. It's got a life of its own. While we're up here, let's go to the kitchen. We can clean our salt water. It never fails that you forget something like this and you're out in the wild and you just reach down for your water sack and it's just salt water. All thirsty, ready to drink some fresh water. And it's just all salty. Never fails. Bitter spicy tea, yes. Gayberry jam. Jerky. Yeah, I'll do that. Travel rations I won't do. What else? Okay, this is an important recipe. 4 green mushrooms, 4 common mushrooms. You get 5 dry mushroom bars, which restore burnt health. Okay, now we got 10 in our bag, and they're super light. They're really light. 10 of them is just 1 pound only, so they're 0.1 pound each. So I stack those in my bag. I usually have over 20 in my bag because they don't restore that much burnt health. You'll eat one and think, what? That was it? But just stack a bunch in there. That way you can just eat them repeatedly and get that health back to where you want it. Alright. The sun's a little high in the sky for 6 a.m. We must be in the dog days of summer right here. Okay, loud hammer.
What can I do for you?
I'm here to collect my piece.
All right.
Blue sand armor, there it is. Now, get to a good viewing spot in the sunlight. Nice. Wait for it. Nice. It's a great looking piece of gear. I don't love it with the makeshift leather boots. Not a fan of that look. I'm actually not a fan of the makeshift leather hat too. I'd much rather see. For some reason when I quit my hat, my hair disappears. But we'll keep it for the protection. Our pouch is overweight because we've got the makeshift leather attire, which adds a 5 bonus to your pouch. So now our pouch bonus is gone because we're using the blue sand. So look at the blue sand armor statistics. The protection gives you a flat, 3 protection, which makeshift leather doesn't give you any protection. But then resistances, physical resistance 20, decay resistant 20, lightning resistance 20, impact resistance 19, so we're not going to stagger as much. Really a good piece of armor. Notice that stamina cost plus 6%. Okay, movement speed minus 6%. Those things are something to think about, something to pay attention to. But for the protection it provides, I think it's worth it. Especially when you're first starting out. Okay, and you're gonna get hit. Now where are you gonna get hit? I'm just gonna drop the makeshift leather attire right there. Items in the villages will not despawn, so rather than run it up to my storage, I just drop it there. Also, I could have decrafted the makeshift leather attire, but it's kind of cool though. I kind of like it. I might, it's got the pouch bonus. If I'm feeling kind of just wanting to be a rugged explorer again, I'll just go ahead and equip it. Kind of wander around the Chersonese. My fang weapon. So the blue sand armor is a little bit more high class. Okay, you're a little bit more refined. Sometimes you just want to be a little bit more primitive. Alright, got us pearl bird. Make quick work. Raw meat and egg. I really want that pearl bird mask. As I've referenced in other episodes, the pearl birds will drop their face on the ground. Okay. It's essentially their face, and you pick it up. Okay, so you pick it up and wear their face, then you move faster. So we've got bandits often. I'm gonna go with it. These bandits, I'm gonna stamina boost, water. Again, making the most with what we have. I'll do a poison rag. I'm gonna drop my bag. Okay. Nice. Come on, end this guy. Good. Okay, this guy. Perfect. Okay. Nearly half of our health taken off right there, so let's equip the bag. Loot the bandit. I'll take the rations. I picked up his machete. I'm actually going to drop it. Machetes, I think you get 5 silver for it. And I'd rather just save the space in my bag. Same thing with the guisarme weapon there. You don't really get a lot of silver for these things. 5 or 6. And for the weight, it's just not worth it. I'm going to move the bandages to... Actually, I'm going to use a bandage. I'm also going to eat a piece of jerky. Got a lot of jerky. I should have sold some jerky. Jerky's heavy. Okay, don't be walking around with 9 jerkies in your bag. It's just overkill, in my experience. Okay, I used to do it. I used to walk around with 9 jerkies, 12 jerkies. 5 Cierzo ceviches. Miners, like 3 or 4 miners omelets. And it's like you open my nomad bag and there's just like food spilling out. It all ends up rotting. Trust me, don't carry that much food. Okay, I'm really feeling the movement speed penalty on the blue sand armor. But again, the protection. In my more experienced characters, now that I've got a lot more experience playing the game, I don't use a heavy armor set. I did early on though, because I used to get hit a lot more than I do now. But again, maybe I lack patience. If anything, from creating these videos, I'm realizing I may lack patience. Okay, so here's Montcalm Clan Fort off in the distance right there. We've got these spikes, pressure plate traps here. Walk around those. So if we were to run over them, yeah, it hits me, it makes me bleed. Gotta use a bandage. Alright. So just avoid them. It's like a lot of blood loss. I can't believe how much blood loss is going on there. Okay, so we've got a few fishing spots here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit these up while my health regenerates. I've got some, okay, yeah, seaweed. We know what those make. Not only do these make ice rags combined with cloths, but they'll make a tea, soothing tea, which cures the common cold. And restores burnt mana. Okay, once we get mana. Blue sand, nice, and a zero shrimp. I'm gonna decraft the boots that we just recovered. Make ice rags. Yeah. Okay. So we've got max health. Let's eat one of these mushroom bars. Restores a little bit of, gets rid of that burnt health, and then now we have no burnt health. Our health is good, full. I'm gonna avoid these bandits here. I don't want my health down as I enter Montcalm. Alright, so again, maybe you're intimidated to enter the fort, but if you've got your blue sand, if you've been following the guide, your fang weapon is fully repaired, you're ready for these guys. I'm telling you. Let's drink a bitter spicy tea to restore the burnt stamina. Yeah, again, our pouch continues to become overweight. Let's move that to bag. Okay, let's drink for the water bonus stamina. We're gonna eat this ocean fricassee. Gives us stamina recovery 3 for 900 seconds. Okay, so that's a little better. That's a level up from the gayberry tartine. Okay, I'm also going to ice rag. Let's do it. Okay, we're all ready for this. I'm gonna drop my bag. Again, try to draw one enemy at a time, if possible. That'll prevent things from getting really chaotic. If you draw a crowd, you won't last long. Okay. Nice. Dealt with him. I don't really want to loot anyone until... Alright. Don't want to loot anyone until I've really cleared everyone out, because I want to make the most of my ice rag. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to rage up. That's alright. Nice. Approach him. Good. So what we can do, there's kind of their bandit leader. He's pretty tough. I'm gonna save my rage skill for that dude. These archers, These archers can get tricky because... Alright. Yeah, they'll pound you from a distance. Okay. Alright, my stamina's starting to fade. Okay. My ice rag is gone now. My ice frost infusion. Still got some health regeneration going. Okay, let's get my bag. Okay, let's regroup a little bit. Our health's down. Let's let that restoration. Let's use a bandage. Stack the health regeneration. Now we got... Okay, now we got health recovery 2 from jerky, or the ocean fricassee, and the bandages. So we're stacking that health regeneration. Let's take the water skin. I'll drink it too to refresh my water stamina boost. Okay, the hyena. I'm not gonna take that. Okay, we've got this guy in here. Tripwire trap, I'll leave it. If you're getting into traps, that's cool. A lot of people love traps, so obviously you take the trap. Again, with this guide, I'm not telling you how to play. It's the last thing I want to do. I just want to help you if you're struggling, or if you're looking for some other perspectives on how to approach the game. Okay, with this guy, I didn't rag up, obviously. I probably should have. I've got the rags. Okay, I forgot to take my bag off, too. It's alright. Kind of went against my own advice there and didn't utilize my infused rags. Here's the Alchemy Kit. Okay, we already purchased an Alchemy Kit, so... Fang Trident, we'll read that. Gather the mana stones. We'll take the crab eyes. I'll leave the Alchemy Kit. You can sell it for 18 silver, but it's kind of heavy, 5 pounds. If we've got room in the bag, maybe at the end we'll take it. Again, I'm not a fan of having the bag overweight. Alright, so these archers, did we loot them? Let's loot them. Linen cloth, good. The rations are kind of heavy. I'm not actually going to take the rations. I'll take the bread. Okay. More ice rags. That never hurts. Got a junk pile in here. Okay, both of these, I'll decraft those. Decraft that trader garb. You can only get like 10 silver for it, I believe. I'm gonna make a bandage. Alright. And then I'll also make poison rags. Good. Alright. So let's get back to my own advice and infuse our weapon. Again, I'm trying to dodge without a... Trying to dodge with a giant backpack. I'm used to playing with a skill to where you can dodge unimpeded with any backpack. It's a skill that you can learn called feather dodge. So because I'm accustomed to playing with that skill, a lot of times on these early characters, I will forget that I don't have that skill, and I'll try to dodge with this giant backpack, and it's a slow, painful roll. All right, take the pungent paste. I'm gonna leave the great hammer again. Really heavy, and can't really get a lot of silver for it, so I'll leave it. Again, a lot of times I leave things until I'm done clearing an area, and if I've got room in the bag after I'm done clearing it, Then I'll go ahead and grab it. Okay, so we've got an ice witch coming up. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna rage up for her. I'll rage up for the big boy. Let's see. What I'll do is lightning infusion. I'll drink water for that water stamina bonus. How's my stamina recovery 3? Still got 500 seconds of that, so I'm good there. I'm gonna take my bag off so I don't continue to make a mistake. So she's got that projectile, and then she also, yeah, that AoE attack. I just kind of run by that. Okay, then I just have my way. Okay, she staggers pretty easily. So we've got the big boy up top there. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna rage up. I'm gonna get a fresh infusion on there, ice. I'm gonna sneak. He's facing me, so unfortunately I can't sneak up behind him. We'll try it. First I'm gonna get into my bag. I'm gonna take a bitter spicy tea. I'm gonna use it. Restore that burnt stamina there. Okay, we've got some mushroom bars. I'll show you restoring the burnt health there. I could use the mineral tea to restore burnt health. I'll just save it though. Mineral tea restores more burnt health. It's a little more valuable. Okay. You know what? I will take mineral tea too, because mineral tea does something else. If we use it, watch our statuses. See that knight's helmet right there? Gives us an impact resistance up for 240 seconds. Alright, so now, see, our rag's been going for a while. I'm gonna freshly infuse. This is the joy of having so many rags at our disposal. Just use them liberally. Okay, let's try to sneak. I doubt we'll be able to sneak on this guy, but did we? Oh, no, he saw us. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got him bleeding. Got him staggered. Up against the table, yes. Just go to town. Good. Stamina's... Now I can't even see the clock. Okay. Just kind of took him to task, really. Pretty thorough domination right there. It's good when you can pin him up against something like that table right there. Okay, that way he doesn't really have any way of escape. Get our bag on. See, our stamina maintained pretty well. He was only down maybe 3/4 of the way. Let's loot him. I'm gonna take all these things. We got a rage potion that grants the rage boon. So if we've raged up, you know, like we raged up, and if we go to our skills now, the cooldown for rage skills quite a long time. So we won't be able to rage up for a little while now. So if we were in a situation where we wanted to rage up again, we've got the rage potion, and we can just rage up that way. Bread of the Wild gives the highest health regeneration you can get. Health recovery 5. Also gives you stealth boon. So we got this key. Oh, let's grab this too. Take his weapon, the cleaver halberd. Equip that thing. Yes. That thing is giant. I'm not a fan of slow weapons, so but I always try to equip it, kind of mess around with it. Pouch is overweight. Yeah, I'm a fan of the faster weapons, so you'll see me gravitate towards one-handed weapons and fists. Okay, poison varnish, let's read it. Okay, live weedy, yes. Padded boots. Just go ahead and take all this. Broad dagger. So we can actually, Okay, I don't believe there's anything else in here. Can we eat that guy's dinner? No food there. Alright. So now we got this dagger. Nice. Broad dagger. That's... Imagine how much damage that would do to someone. It's a wide blade. Okay, so I'm going to equip my heaviest weapon because my bag's starting to become overweight. We'll move, let's see, what are we going to move? We'll move this to pocket. That's decent. Okay, health. All our health recovery is gone. Let's eat one of our 55 jerkies that we brought. I always get upset with myself when I stuff my bag with things that I know I don't need. Okay, something of note in here, Montcalm Clan Fort. This door right here. 2 power coil are required to enter this door. So we've got 1 power coil. So keep that in mind. Once you get your 2nd power coil, revisit this area. There's a great surprise waiting in there for you. I don't think I'll spoil it for you. But you may already know. But you won't know from me. Alright. Unless we happen to stumble across a power coil in our next episode or something, then maybe we'll do it. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to head back to the chairs, and I'm going to head back to Cierzo. I am going to grab some gay berries here. Nice. Ochre spice beetle, always helpful. But yeah, we're just going to go back the same way we came, across the bridge, avoid the spikes. And we're not going to do anything on the way back, so I'm just going to stop it here. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you were encouraged, and I hope I instilled some confidence in you to end this group of terrorists right here, the Montcalm Clan Fort. So we'll see you on the next one. Well, bye.